Monday at the Rosemont Horizon. You got Jay Hollins, you got Liz and CO and Gravedigger and Bigfoot right here with the Game Winning Drive podcast on Monday. I tried to do that.
You already know. Back like we never left.
You know it. Topics for days to satisfy
Yes,
your sports
sir.
craze,
Doesn't
man.
it seem like the weeks go by faster now that we started doing this on Monday?
Oh yeah,
Like, I
Monday
don't
be
come
coming
on
around the
Yeah.
corner
Monday
like
again.
This is like my mile marker for the week, and then the rest of it just goes do 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 do.
Yeah. Weeks have been flying by. All right.
absolutely. So we got a packed show tonight, and we gonna kick it off real quick. College football frenzy.
Let's do it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Do we get to pick?
Sure, whatever you guys want.
Yeah. What do you want for our segments?
All
Okay.
right.
You up, Jay?
All right. First topic: college football frenzy. Oregon QB coach Koa Kai makes national headlines with a controversial take, and I don't even know what was controversial about it, to be honest with you.
I don't think it was controversial at all. It was one of those. It was one of those things you'll find on the Wonderlic text. Actually, like it's
Yeah.
literally a
Well,
question like that on the Wonderlic.
he basically said, like, look, if I ask a guy if he likes chocolate or vanilla ice cream, right, and he's indecisive, I want an answer. Even he said, even if he doesn't like either, he better blurt out the one he likes decisively, right? He's like, but I need a decisive point of view. He's like, and if he's like, I don't want that guy as my quarterback.
That makes a lot of sense.
But it makes perfect sense because if you think about it, QBs talk about, especially the older ones, right? Whether you have Matthew Stafford, they talk about the fact that the game slows down,
Right.
and they can kind of see things before it's coming. But it took them a minute to get there. But you absolutely want your QB to be decisive. Just don't throw it to the other team.
Right.
Yeah, that part. But you want them. I told people like what he was talking about was processing. Like they always you hear people even the pros like, oh, does he process fast enough? Is he processing? How does he process? That's like boom, I made my decision, I'm going. You can't be sitting there like
Well, Jay, don't they say in football, if you start thinking, you already too slow.
yeah, you're already too
Yep.
slow.
It has to be
Like listen,
automated.
it's there. It has to be muscle memory, right? It has to be like, listen, boom, I know what this, and then all of a sudden, like especially playing quarterback, most of everything you do happens pre-snap, right? Like you're looking, you know what I mean? You trying to get them to show their hand. You bluffing them to show their
Yes.
hand, right? Okay, what coverage are they in? So you know where to go with the ball. You know what I mean? Or you can audible out. You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? You can see if it's a simulated blitz and somebody's bailing. All of those type of things are going to happen pre-snap, right? So you have to be decisive.
Yes. Absolutely.
So I don't really know what was controversial about it, but this thing took flight all week long. And I'm like, this must be a slow week. Because this is
You
what
think
y'all mad
it's
about?
the because we're in the everybody gets a trophy these generation. These kids are in college now, and it's their parents that are probably like, oh, everybody should get it. That's
Oh,
me.
you know what? I had to look that up because I wanted to just, you always make me think about stuff.
Mhm.
So NFL QBs who failed to adapt going from college to the NFL, and one of
Mhm.
the reasons was because they said they weren't able to have faster, more accurate decision making. Joey Harrington out of your school, Oregon,
Mhm.
Josh Rosen, Heath
Captain
Schuler,
Comeback.
Heath Schuler, Brady
Mhm.
Quinn,
Mhm.
Justin Fields. Do you think
Yep.
that's a
They don't
Justin Fields?
process well. And
It ain't.
they don't process
I can
fast
say
enough.
it. Oh
Well,
no.
and I think that's why Justin Fields takes off a lot of times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got 1 to 2 reads with Justin. He ain't coming back to nothing. He ain't doing nothing. And once And once here's the thing, and the teams figure that out. We take away his first and second reads, he's gonna run, and all we got to do is keep him contained and make him beat us with his arm, and he's not gonna do it. And
No,
and
hundred
and,
percent, 100%.
and that's the
And
problem. You know, it's one of those things that even Joey Harrington, as good as he was at Oregon, now you get stripped down and you don't have any of that anymore, right? You just don't
Yeah.
have it anymore. You don't have that. You don't have none of your guys no more, and then boom, that's it. And so now it's on your processor. How do you process? You know what I mean? Like
All
and
I
it's
know is I think we could be better scouts than some of these people. So Josh Rosen from 2018, he was actually labeled the most pro ready, but he failed to adapt to the speed of the
well, a
NFL.
lot of it was his mouth too,
Hmm.
Mm,
talking about SEC players, and talking about basically you talking about the guys on your team and how dumb they are because of the schools they
Yep.
went to. That
Yep.
wasn't going to really fly either.
true.
Yeah.
Jay
You
I'm not
knows
can't be a
paying no
leader.
mind on
he loves freezing. Why does he freeze every week?
I don't
because
know.
I'm not on my
It's
phone.
only him.
My computer was working, and I was like, "Oh, okay, it's good," and I didn't do it from my phone like I did last week. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So I
that's the
might have to get off of this and come back through my phone. So let me do this, and I'm gonna do it through my phone. I don't know if I can use the backdrop through my phone though.
You should be able to.
yeah, you'll be able to use the
I don't know why
backdrop.
you
All
couldn't.
right, cool. All right, y'all. I'll be right back.
All right.
Hold
Okay.
it down.
Okay.
So what we're
All
gonna
right. We
do
will.
is so when it comes to quarterback play, okay, what did we say? He said Jay solid, that's funny. So when it comes to quarterback play, guys like Tom Brady, Joe Burrow, like the guys who make the great decision makers of our time, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
The process is even if they throw an interception, that's where they wanted to go with the ball.
Yeah.
So that's what the coach was alluding to. Like, hey, if I need you to make a decision, right or wrong, we're gonna live with your decision.
But
Sometimes the
make
wrong,
the
sometimes the
decision.
wrong, exactly make the decision because
Mhm.
sometimes even the wrong reads can be the right reads if you do it with conviction. So
Yeah.
Yes.
I've seen countless times where a quarterback literally misses a guy in favor of his guy. Like, hey, I know you were open, but I trust this guy more. So
Mm.
even when it comes to stuff like that with decision making, that's what the coach was alluding to. He was like, look, give me a guy who's gonna get back there, 3-step hitch ball, 5-step hitch ball, 7-step hitch ball. Let's do it.
And go.
You know what I mean? Because if you can't even decide what kind of ice cream you want,
I don't want you as my cube. I don't even want you on my
That's the
team. How
key.
about that?
how
Right.
the
Forget
hell how
you
the
as
hell
my
we gonna
cube.
function
I
if,
don't want you on my
if
team.
you know what I mean?
Right.
He's thinking like you can't even decide what ice cream you want. What the hell we gonna do against cover zero in this
Right.
in this in this all out blitz? What are you gonna do?
And
Yeah.
I don't know like how people took it because when Jay was telling me about it, like he was just like, "Oh, this is what he said," and I said, "Oh, he wants somebody that's he doesn't want somebody that's indecisive." He's like, "Yeah." So I'm like, "Okay, what's the big deal?" Like I didn't get it. And then of course you want your QB, the person that is supposed to like command the field for your other
He's the general.
players.
The
Yeah, he's
QB
the
is the
general.
general on the field.
Could you imagine going to war with somebody who's indecisive?
No.
Yeah,
You know?
quarterback sets the tone for the entire offense. Hell, the entire team. And if I got a
Crazy.
guy that's skittish about ice cream, we talking about ice
Right.
cream.
Yeah.
We talking about ice cream. Look,
Right.
man,
Yeah.
is it? I don't know. Maybe cookies and cream. Maybe mint chocolate chip.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
The background on the phone. Okay.
Okay,
at least we can
Uh,
see you. I mean, they can't see you yet. They will in a minute.
all right, we coming back.
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, you're really close.
I'm like, at least you got some lighting.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
yeah,
see his face.
yeah. There we go. Yeah, it won't let me do the backdrop on the phone. I tried to go into settings and
It wouldn't.
everything. So
Okay.
We
Well,
gotta.
anyway,
You know, you
so
always like to be different anyway. So, I mean, you know.
yeah, I was, you know me, I'm trying to, so that's what he said. That's what, and it was quote unquote controversial or whatever. So, yeah, I mean, that was, so I don't know what that was about. I don't even understand why people made a big deal about it because it was a real thing.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So moving right along, spring ball
Ooh.
had some spring games going on.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Can
well,
I just
started,
can I confess that I haven't watched a spring game yet?
that's okay.
No, they're fun.
That happened in all month long. So
Yeah.
check it out though. Um,
Exactly. Your QB
Correct.
is the
Is
general.
the general.
yep. So we're gonna start here with Bama. I think they got a quarterback. Ill.
Oh, Keon Keeley
Ke-
is
yeah.
electricity.
Keelan Russell takes the reins at QB for Bama. Sedarian Morgan shows promise at hey, that boy's a stud. So
Oh,
him and Keelan, Sedarian and
Keon
Keelan are
Russell.
going to be
Yes, sir.
they're going to be a problem, bro.
I don't know what I thought about Keelan Keeley. That's the edge rusher that they've been waiting on for the last 2-3 years to be ready. He's
Yeah,
ready. He's ready.
yeah. Keelan, hey, bro. Keelan, yeah. And the defense, Justin Hill, Drake Kirkpatrick, QB Reese, they're all elite defensively. Bama they might do something this year, bro. Like something real. They might do something this year.
They're gonna challenge for the SEC championship. I think so. They got the right mix of guys in there.
Well, they're tired of losing.
That too.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
listen. They got
Losing.
it.
I got to
You
quote
know,
School Days on this one, Jay. Uh, do you want me to lose my job?
right. Bro, listen. You know, because it's been topsy turvy on the quarterback for them since Kalen DeBoer got there. He got a real quarterback in Keelan Russell, bro.
Oh yeah,
He got a real one.
that
That
kid
hey,
in high school at so he's from Duncanville High School.
oh,
He
oh.
he
He
was he
from
was
where
he was
Jacory Moore came from.
yeah. They connection was crazy down there in Duncanville. So
I believe it.
give
Yeah,
me give me a kid from Texas, man. They war ready. They battle tested.
They
hey,
sure are.
he liked that. And so Darian Morgan at receiver, he's a big body receiver, but he really liked that too. And I think he a true freshman, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
true freshman.
Yeah, but
And
he looked like a seasoned veteran.
mhm.
All
Well,
right.
you know,
Uh,
Texas, what is it? God, football, family,
Family.
yeah,
in that order.
yeah. Football, you got to put the football first, though.
Yo, football
All
guy.
right.
Okay.
Moving along, QB Julian Lewis at Colorado and former Sacramento State wide receiver Danny Scudero may be a formidable duo. I
Yep.
like what I saw out of those two. Backup QB Isaac Wilson from Utah has elite ball placement though, and is a dual threat. That
Yeah.
kid's ball placement, I was just looking like, man, this dude he can put the ball wherever. He's not a backup. So if they're going to give that to Julian, I think this is going to be his first and last year in Colorado because he can go start somewhere. His ball placement is extremely elite, and he got wheels. So,
Yeah.
so Julian Lewis did look good though. You know, Simeon Price is back as a senior. He looks better coming out of the backfield. They got a few linemen that can hold, so they should have a solid run game. Because you know the thing since Prime got there has been they ain't been able to run the ball. They weren't running the ball before he got there. They couldn't run the ball, so that didn't matter. But whatever, blame it all on him. Um, Defense looks average to mid. They did have a 4th-and-1 stop, but like I said, it was average to me. You know what I mean? I was waiting for somebody to really get busy and step up on defense. Outside of that 4th-and-1 stop, I didn't really see much.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? All right, moving along. Florida.
Hmm.
Red shirt freshman Tremel Jones Jr. had a strong outing, 13 for 17 for 210 yards and 2 touchdowns, including a 38-yard strike to Eric Singleton Jr. Georgia Tech transfer Aaron Philo played. He played pretty well, but he threw 2 interceptions along with 2 touchdowns, keeping the QB competition going. But Coach Summerall says it's still up for grabs. However, based on the spring game, it definitely appears that Tremel Jones is ahead so far.
Yeah, I got
So
a
far.
chance to peek in on that. I'm definitely giving Tremel Jones the nod. He's
Yeah,
more accurate, more decisive, and I
yeah.
like the way I like his ability to push the ball down the field.
But the
So,
story that nobody is talking about from that Florida spring game is that defense looked big, mean, and nasty and fast, bro.
that look like an old Gators defense, man.
Yeah, like I'm like, them boys was flying around the ball, and then I'm looking at the linebackers. I'm like, look, all they linebackers like 6'4", 6'5", and they just
Oh,
flying.
yeah.
Now
Yeah.
I'm excited because you know how I love some defense, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to watch.
no, like literally.
That's
When you get a chance, go on YouTube and watch this spring game. Everybody talking about the quarterback battle, but I'm like, this defense is getting busy.
who's playing in the spring game? Maybe I'll watch it on a plane tomorrow. Who's playing?
Um, Nobody's playing this week,
No,
but
no, I'm saying the game that you were talking about. What was
Florida,
the game?
Florida.
So the spring games are basically what you'll see first is the first team offense, first team defense,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and
Play against each other.
they're basically scrimmage. So
yeah. It's
Yeah.
like one big spring game scrimmage. One big
Yeah.
preseason
7 on
scrimmage
7?
game. So the
What?
thing is,
I just said, is it 7 on 7?
no,
No.
hell no, that's 11
no,
on
No,
11.
it's 7 on 11.
yeah, some teams even go full pads, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
most of the time you see like half pads. Shell.
Yeah, you see them like just they'll thud a little bit, but no, they was hitting in this Florida game. I guess Coach Summerall want them to hit, but hey, listen, dude,
Now I'm gonna look it up.
yeah, it was that defense. Look, that might be my sleeper defense for this year, y'all. It's Florida, the Gators, because that defense look nasty. They mean, they nasty, and they run through shit. Like, and they big and they fast.
3
They
for
ain't
3.
just little tiny speedsters. They big and fast.
Yeah.
All right,
3 for
Tennessee,
3.
vanilla, nothing
Well,
to
you know what
report.
it said? It says that he is focused on building up their defensive line and their team's physicality. So I guess that means he's on the right track.
Yeah, no, they look nasty. Like what he said, don't do it justice. Them boys look nasty.
Okay.
So, all right, moving on to the Volunteers, Tennessee, vanilla, nothing to report.
Let me see here.
Colorado,
Wow.
transfer. Well,
I just feel like I was like,
You
damn.
probably get no love from their fans. That's for damn sure.
I mean, listen, they're the kings of mid right now. I'm not. I mean, like I'm being honest, and that's not a knock. I mean, I hope they do some winning, but they're not on the radar to be like great this year. So, QB Ryan Staub had a flash or two, but man, he transferred from Colorado. Ryan Staub was the backup at Colorado. I think he backed up Shador.
Yeah, he backed up Shador.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he had a couple flashes there. But like I said, he came in and he balled at Colorado, and that's what put him in the transfer portal and had people want him. But like I said, nothing kills a quarterback like expectations. Like it was great to come in behind Shador when he went down because you didn't have no expectations, right? Now we put expectations on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I figure this way: as long as y'all run the veer and shoot down there in Tennessee,
yeah,
get that offense out of here, bro.
out of
Like
here, bro.
veer and shoot is literally 20 years outdated.
Yeah,
Wow.
and they still trying to run it.
Still trying to run it.
They still trying to run it. Listen. And lastly, something I'm sad about. Clemson's spring game wasn't this weekend; it was last weekend. And so was Nebraska. Nebraska was a few weeks ago, but I don't know what the hell Matt Rule doing up there. Uh, like he doing up there what he did at Carolina that got him fired. That's eventually going to get him booted out of Lincoln, Nebraska too, right? But Clemson, it wasn't televised to keep things old school, right, and old fashioned. Dabo's refusal to adapt is literally kicking his ass. No one expects them to win more than 5 or 6 games this year because he refuses to adapt.
Wow.
Okay, but here's my question about coaches like that. We now live in a world where everything changes. Like what happens in January could change by June, like literally. You could be using different software, different technology, like
Yep.
different workflows. Like things change constantly. And in something like college football, especially at Clemson, right?
Mhm.
How much longer you think they gonna give him?
Uh,
Because
until the end of this year.
Mm.
Oh, the coaching carousel
like
is a
you
real
gotta
thing.
adapt now. I mean, the NL, regardless of what politicians and all these crazy elected officials think, NIL is here to stay. The portal's not
Right.
going anywhere. Do I think they should put some parameters on it and guardrails? Yes, but still, it's not going back to the way it used to be. So people like him are going to get left behind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody wants to put the toothpaste back in the tube, but it's not.
Yeah, too late
It's
for
not
that.
going to happen.
It's not going to
It,
Not gonna
happen.
happen.
it's not going to happen. And he's like, "Oh, we're going to develop our guys, and we're going to." Yeah, that's cute. But when you got half a roster that's the guys that are developing, and then you got the other half that are coming in with 3 years of experience and can hit the field and adapt lightning fast. You're always going to be at the end of the line. Like, bro, listen, you might want to follow your mentor, Saban, and get the hell out of college football because that's why he left because he wants things to go back to where I have all the control. And if you don't do what I say, you'll never see the league and I'll ruin your life. That's over. Oh, I don't have to do what you say because these 3 schools are willing to give me a million more and I'm going over there.
Yes. And it's been like that, right? So like it's not going back. So either he's got to adapt or go get a TV, analyst
Yeah,
college football.
the
Go do
past
that.
three
Go do
years,
that.
he said, I'm not going to the portal. I'm not doing this. And you suck worse every year.
That's crazy.
You're a
Because he's
fool
trying to prove a point and then
if
he's
you
going to
don't
get fired.
capitalize on the transfer portal. Like it's your chance as a college coach to get proven talent that you don't have to develop every
Yes.
year if you need it. Certain
Yes.
schools, they already got a great pipeline and then they just, they season the meal with the guys from the portal. But Clemson, you guys stunk last year.
Yep.
You guys need an injection of talent and you need it now.
Bro,
And you
listen.
don't in college you don't have time to develop. I feel like you don't have a lot of time to develop because
No,
it's
you got time to develop, but you got to get some guys, some plug and play guys, so you can
yes,
develop the other guys. And I love that's something that Lennon took from Kirby Smart because the thing is, if you're good enough, you're old enough. So even these guys that are just coming in as freshmen, if we get them ready enough, I'm going to rotate them in. So by the time they're sophomores and juniors and we need them to step up, this ain't
Now,
their first time seeing the field. They just rotate in like nothing. And Kirby Smart has done that well. And Lennon took that and is building the same thing in Eugene. So, and I see more coaches doing it. And I've always felt like if you're good enough, you're old enough, that I'm gonna make you sit. It's like you came to college, you sat for 3 years, and you maybe played 2, and hopefully you went to the league. No, if I come and I'm ready now, and I can learn all of the installs, and I know where I'm supposed to be in my assignments, and I know what hash marks I'm supposed to be lining up at, and doing all this. Put me in now. Let me
so
rock.
so then all his recruiting is from high school?
Yep. He don't want to deal with the portal and he's suffering for it, but he's trying to stick to his guns. It's like I get it, bro.
To his
You
own
hey
detriment.
listen. Hey listen. Custer had his
you go
last
wait. So
stand for a
essentially, he's
reason.
going to die on principle. That's what you're telling me. He's going to die on principle.
I think so. Oh, yeah. Right quick. Not to do this on the air, but it said to do it on the phone. I need a PNG that's 100 by 100.
Got you. I got you covered. I'll get that edited up for you.
All right, cool. Yeah, because this one 600 by 600, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I
All right.
need one that's 100 by 100 to do it on the phone.
Perfect. I'll
So,
resize that for you.
bet appreciate you. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much all I got for college football frenzy. Um, like I would talk about Nebraska, but there's nothing to talk about. I literally turned it off. I was
Oh my god.
watching it,
Yeah, you're
and
so
I'm like,
wrong.
I would rather watch paint dry. So
Well,
Wow.
alrighty then.
Yeah.
Oh
Some
you
my
some
know
of
god.
those
what?
spring games were real boring.
You know what,
Real
bro?
You
boring.
I think a lot of these college staffs is going to hate me the way as we go along. I don't think they're going to like me much.
We're not
It's
here to be
okay.
like. We here to keep it real.
That's right.
Listen,
Oh, I
listen.
think what game were we watching that had the boring announcers? Was it Colorado game? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oh my. That
They
was
were
the game.
terrible.
The game was lit. The announcer
Yes,
though,
it was terrible.
like, oh, we got. I said, boy, I said, listen, this dude's worse than the announcers on CBS.
Oh Lord.
Yes. It was very dry. I was like,
It's
what?
dry. Yeah, but yeah, there's nothing to talk about Nebraska wise. But I have more spring ball for y'all next week because there's a plethora of games coming up. But you know, I'm waiting till April 25th. You know what I'm waiting on, Ill.
Oh yeah.
You
You know
already
what it
know.
is. You know what it
But
is.
that,
I'm waiting on the 25th because the only spring game that matters to me,
Skull Ducks. Yes sir.
the one in
yeah.
Eugene. That's it for college football frenzy, y'all.
Okay.
All
And a
right.
quick update for our friends and supporters out there. We will not be live Monday. We will see you guys next Thursday because we will be
Oh yeah.
covering round one of the
Oh
NFL
yeah.
draft.
Okay.
Y'all
Please
already
share it
know it.
on the calendar.
Thanks for reminding us.
So
Thanks for reminding us.
in the
That's what
meantime,
I'm saying.
I'll be like next Monday. I'll be like, where is
like,
everybody?
where's the invite? So
Okay, so it's gonna be the 23rd.
yep,
Yeah.
23rd, next Thursday, round one.
Okay.
We gonna be
Hey.
locked and loaded with insight and hell. I'll do you one better. I will be sprinkling a bunch of our mock draft picks throughout our socials, so check them out.
Nice. Nice.
Cool. Thanks, Il.
You know it. So
Never was there a better producer.
Right?
yeah,
Never, ever,
we,
ever, ever,
we gonna be
never,
locked in. You know that the draft. Matter of fact, I'm
Jay,
good
don't
and
feel
lathered up. I'm good and lathered up. We'll see y'all next Thursday, baby. Round
bad.
one, 7 p.m. sharp. Even if it's just me here at 7 p.m.,
We'll
somebody
crack
gonna
it.
be here.
No,
Oh,
we'll. Hey,
7 p.m. I have to make some adjustments. No.
I get home. Hey, I usually get home. Yeah, I get home right around 7. So I'll probably be on with you around 7:15, 7:30.
Now listen, about draft coverage. I can't promise y'all that we gonna stay awake. I can't promise y'all you won't hear me snoring. What I
Oh,
can promise you is that we gonna be here.
that's right.
That's
Listen,
it.
listen. I got a 2 hour window before I start falling asleep.
Listen,
It's true.
I'm old.
anybody that
You would
covers
stop saying that because you are so not old, but we gonna move on.
I'm just saying. Once look, Liz will tell you I got a routine. I come home from work. Once I eat, she'd be like, "You got your 2 hours?" And that 2 hours, she look over like, "Yep, there he is."
about
I'm
that time,
falling asleep.
about that time, you know it. So with
Yeah,
that being
like
said, we gonna
clockwork.
get into our next segment, man,
Out of
Okay.
which
bounds.
is
Out of
come to be a
bounds.
fan favorite. If I can find your
Yes.
graphic. Yes,
Yes.
I can.
Yes, we do. Let's see.
So what you got for
I
us this week, Liz?
Yeah, I got some good stuff.
Oh
But
yeah,
I want to say hi to everybody. How's everyone's Monday going so far?
we
It's
It's
a
chilling.
almost
Monday.
over.
This is the highlight of my Monday.
It really is. It really is. The weather was really nice, though. I guess we
No,
could
it
say
was
that.
gorgeous here in Chicago today. It was
Great
like
weather day.
83 degrees out here.
Oh
Oh my
yeah.
God. But the building I was in was so hot. I think
No,
they still
no
had the heat on.
AC.
I was
They didn't turn
dying.
on the AC
Oh,
yet.
they have AC, but honestly, I think they had the heat on. still, and I was like, oh, my
Well, I
hair
was
is just
looking at the
getting
weather
bigger
forecast,
and
so
bigger.
I'll be thinking of you all when I'm laying on the beach. Because
Oh
later this week,
yeah,
one
look
night is
at you.
supposed to drop down into the 30s. So spring isn't quite here yet in
Not
Chicago, but
yet.
it's on its
Okay,
way. On
rub
its
it
way.
in, rub it
On its way.
in. Okay, let's
All
see.
right.
So the first topic I have is Mike Vrabel and
Mm-hmm.
Diana Rossini. So
Ooh.
Vrabel is
So,
head coach of the New England Patriots now, right?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And Rossini is a top American sports journalist
Yes,
and
she is.
NFL insider for The Athletic.
I
So
read
this
her
was,
often.
yeah, this was first reported on Page Six,
Yep.
where Page Six shared photos where the pair was seen holding hands, and they were in Sedona,
Okay,
Arizona,
but
right?
did you see the pictures?
I did.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I just have to say, when I first saw this
Oh,
whole thing, I looked at the
Vrabel
pictures.
and Rossini.
Yeah, when I first saw the pictures, I was like, listen, in an innocent moment, even in that moment, people can make whatever, right? Like if I see one of
Sure.
my guy friends out, we may grab hands like,
Yeah.
"Hey, how are you?" or give each other a really good hug, but there is
Right.
absolutely nothing there, right? Like nothing.
Right.
But
Right.
if you didn't have context and you didn't know our relationship, you might think there was something there even when there wasn't. So when I first saw the story, I was like, "Oh, whatever. It's a slow news week."
Right.
It was and then initially the athletic came out like in full support of her, like, come on,
Correct.
this is
They
ridiculous, they're
did.
at this event.
Yeah.
But now they're kind of retracting that a little bit, and they said they've gotten some other information. So now
So
I'm like,
so
wait, what?
yes, I agree. The when they're not pictured kissing, they're not
No,
pictured,
they were like hanging
you
out.
know, they're not pictured like walking and holding hands. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's
But yeah,
literally like they were like this, right? Like
yeah.
I
So
just
they had the pictures they had were like of them holding hands, almost like you said, like I gave
like it's so
we
good to see you,
yeah, like that, and then they did hug each other, and then they were lounging by the pool, right? And so but in one picture that they were looking at, they were on the rooftop. They said they were on the rooftop of a private bungalow for two, what, in Sedona, right? So that was interesting of the context, right? Let's see. They're both married, right? Vrabel has been married to his wife Jen since 1999. Oh, so that's like 26, 27 years almost. And then Rossini has been married to her husband Kevin since 2020. And then Vrabel said that the characterization of the photos was laughable. So he's like, we're friends. And then she also told the Post that the pictures didn't represent the group of six people who were there hanging out.
Can I interject? I need to interject because
Yes, of course.
we
why
you
is he
can make
crazy?
anything look like something
You
now.
can.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can make listen, like it could have been 15 other people off to the side and they laying on these pool chairs together, right? And someone snaps that picture and crops it, and all of a sudden you got
It's
an affair scandal. This
yeah.
is
Yes,
where we are.
yes,
This is literally where we are because everybody is trying to be some type of. Remember back in the day we had the Inquirer and all that shit,
yes,
and nobody paid
Yes.
attention to it.
Yes.
Every day on the internet is now the National Enquirer. Like that shit was subject to the newsstand in the grocery store, and the weirdos who paid attention to it paid attention to it, right?
Yeah.
And the rest of us went on being normal. Now everybody's a National Enquirer weirdo.
And
yes.
everybody's a detective, right? Like, do you remember that Liz? Do you and Jay remember that post I made? It was a few months ago, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's too early at the car wash for these middle-aged men to be out here fighting." Do you remember?
Oh,
And
yeah, yes.
Jay commented, "Where's the picture?" I'm like, I don't even think about taking pictures. Like, it doesn't
Oh,
even. I see crazy shit all the
all the
time.
time.
Never occurs to me. Let me whip out my phone and record it. It just never occurs to me. So,
Yeah, so then
but
she went
everyone's
on to
walking
say,
around now with this phone. Oh my god.
right, right.
I blame
So she
World
went,
Star. I blame
oh,
World
for
Star.
sure,
Facts.
for sure. So she
That's
went on to
definitely their
say,
fault.
like most journalists in the NFL, reporters interact with sources away from stadiums and other venues.
Yeah.
True, but I don't know, lounging at a pool.
But there were other
Eh,
people there. That's why
Okay,
I don't.
well, let me keep going. Let me keep going.
Oh, okay.
One of Vrabel's friends told Page Six that Vrabel drove up to Sedona for the day with another friend, and that they all drove back to their own hotel 2 hours away after hanging out with Rossini and her group of friends. Now that kind of like you
Hmm?
drove 2 hours away just to hang out with this girl, woman,
And
whatever.
other
Well, who
people
was
though.
else? Who else was in the group? I think we need
Yeah,
that context.
yeah, for
You know what I
sure.
mean? Like it could
But
have been
but
all
it doesn't
college friends.
matter. So okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. There could be other people, and they could be up with you two getting together. So I don't care if there's other people. You know what? We need to know what the husband and the wife think about that. That's how you're gonna get to the bottom of that.
I guess. I just feel like people make.
I do. I agree. I agree because I know, like,
And then they ruin people's lives and they cause all this stress, and it's
it's
irritating.
true. It's
That's all
true.
I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I know,
And
but I
they
don't
both
know.
have kids. Like until you have facts, that's the other thing now, right? Because everybody's on the internet.
Right.
So kids go
Right.
to school and then they got to deal with other kids saying stuff to them that may not even be true. That's what
Yeah.
I that to me,
So
that's the dark
like
side.
I was saying, I would like for the wife, but she's not going to chime in, of course. But and the husband, like, what do they think about it? Yeah, I mean that would give us a clue. But
Like, but
again,
here's my thing. Why do we like? I'm sorry.
I don't even care,
Why do
honestly.
we care? Like,
of
because
course we
there's
care.
been
That's why
plenty
we
of
have out
time.
of bounds.
I
Don't tell
know,
me you don't
but I'm
care. That
saying
segment is
I'm not
Hey,
talking about
Liz is like, this
that.
is my whole segment.
This
What
is
are
No,
why
no,
we
no, no.
care.
I'm not talking about
we
that
care.
part of it. I'm not talking about the segment. I'm not even talking to you, right?
No,
I'm
I
just
know.
saying, why do we care? Because I can give you plenty of times where people have seen CO hanging out with me and Clem and probably thought, oh, she with both of them. Because that's
Yeah,
how people's minds work. They're
no, for
stupid.
they
for
are
sure.
stupid.
In the
They're
words of the immortal
stupid.
Ghostface Killer, a lot of y'all people out there got freaky minds.
Yeah.
It's true.
And
Yeah,
it's
well,
like
that's very true. Very true. I
they'll
mean,
make something
people have thought that Clem's the father of my children.
right. Because, but again, and these are now the people that they've given a microphone and a keyboard and a
Sure.
camera, and they like, oh, look at these two people together. Oh, he married. Why he with her? Why they hanging
Right.
out together? Because
Right.
I'm married, nigga. I'm not dead. You know what I
Right.
mean? This is what irritates me about. I get so irritated about people and things like this because it's like, oh, why you out with her? Nigga, like, dog. How you hating from outside the club? Then you can't even get in.
Right. Very true. Very true.
So here's the interesting thing too about the internet. So Jay, you know how like you're always posting stuff, and I like well when I do happen to log on, which is a lot, and I'll see something you post. I'm like, I have no idea what he's talking about. I'll have to ask him the next time I see him. Like that's literally me when I see your post.
It's provocative. It gets the people going. And
Oh,
me knowing that,
Yes, sir.
and knowing
yeah.
how gullible people are, I understand what this whole Vrabel and Rossini thing is.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure.
Okay.
And of course
Just in
the
general, like you post about stuff, and I'm like, I don't even know who these people are. It's clearly
yeah.
not.
But and of course you have to consider the source, right? The first people that reported on it was Page Six.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's like
That
another
is
one.
the modern day National Enquirer, by the way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
These are the
Exactly.
same people that has a Remy Ma and Clarissa Shields post every day and they on different sides of the country. They just trying to keep it up. I'm like, dog, go get it. Can we like look, I get it, y'all a gossip site. Can we gossip about something else?
It's other
Please.
stuff
Yeah.
that y'all could be covering, man. They beat a
Right.
dead
Right.
horse.
Well, and you know what too? I don't think I really understood until the internet how much people care about what other people are doing and minding
Yeah.
other people's business. Because I honestly, Like I could be sitting someone like Carla, you were right there, you had to see it. And I'm like, I really didn't. Like
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I
I don't
don't give a
care about
damn.
what other people are doing.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm not gonna
But
take
yeah,
time out online to post about it. Why?
no.
No, 100%. And
I don't do it.
even
So we'll see.
even certain things I do see, I still don't respond to it.
Right.
Or it's
Right.
that part ill. Why do people always, especially if like people are commenting on a topic that you really don't know anything about? And I see people do this all the time on Jay's page, and I'm always like, oh my God, he is setting you up and you don't know
Man,
it. Like,
listen.
I swear
I
to
am
God.
hey, listen. I am the
Welcome to
king
hell.
of the setup and knockout. I do it all the time. I'll
I know.
I will say something. I'll post like if somebody posts something, I'll post a comment baiting them just so they can get set up for this left hook that they don't know I'm about to catch them with. I
Yeah.
do it every day.
And I
Overhand
don't understand why
left.
they don't know that
Bang.
about you.
I do it.
They haven't
I
learned.
do it every day because it just makes me feel good. I don't know why.
So I don't think any more is gonna come out of this, but if it does, I will let you know.
We'll
It's
see.
just it's wild seeing people that every day on the internet claim not to be emotional wrecks.
Right.
And Il, have
Co-
you noticed these people argue about people they've never
Never
met?
met
Yes,
these folks in
What
their
I
are they
life.
talking about?
It is insane to me.
I'm not gonna argue about that.
Like perfect example for me, right?
Yeah.
Celebrity comment feeds. Oh my God. People be having conversations with people that aren't even using their social media. That's their publicist or they're on a hoop tweet or
Wow.
something.
True.
You are talking to yourself
Right.
most of the time.
Yep.
People be on the internet like,
Yeah. Because they
yo,
talk about the people that actually respond to their fans or their people, right? Like they
Hmm.
tend to know who those celebrities are. The vast majority of them don't do that.
exactly. So they'll
Yeah.
be in the comment like, yeah, happy birthday, Bruce Springsteen. Like Bruce Springsteen is not on Facebook, bruh. It's not.
Oh, that's funny.
The
Yeah,
hell out of
Crazy.
here.
that's hilarious. All right, let's
Okay.
move on to the next topic.
Hmm.
So Rashi Rice, wide receiver for Kansas City Chiefs, he was accused by his then girlfriend and baby mama of domestic violence.
Uh-oh.
She alleged that Rice strangled, pushed, threw, scratched, hit, and headbutted her between 12:23 and 7:25. So like 12 December
So last year.
2000
Yeah.
and July 2025.
Okay.
Yeah. So she claims some incidents occurred while she was pregnant, and she's obviously seeking more than $1 million in damages. And so then it came out that uh, she pretty much fabricated it, right? There was an
She
investigation
needs to
done.
go to jail.
I
What?
swear,
Go to
she
jail,
really
bro.
does. Yeah, they said there was text messages or no something that she stated in a sworn. I'm sorry, not text messages. A sworn affidavit that Mr. Rice and I had a verbal argument, but he did not punch me. And so then the NFL did an investigation as well, and they concluded the investigation, uh, eh, was like the allegations were false, and that they decided not to issue discipline per the audacity. And anyway, they decided not to issue discipline for him on the NFL side. So yeah, again, these women think they're gonna win, and like you don't like. Are you stupid? Like I'm sorry. I'm tired of women who lie about, domestic violence
The,
and
Who
the the
like
young
who
basketball player from a couple
weaponizes?
years ago.
yes,
Who
Terrence Johnson Jr.
what and not just him. What about the guy who actually went to prison? And then like he was this promising college player. You'll
Yeah.
know who
Yeah,
I'm talking about. Went to prison and then he gets
yeah,
out and then it turns out that she lied. So she took away his opportunity to play
Yep.
in
yes.
the league. She should go to
She
jail.
should go to jail. She
I
was like, I
100%.
don't know why I lied. I just lied. Like, girl, Are you
Like,
serious?
how would you mess with somebody's life like that just because they pissed you off
Or
or
because
whatever?
you got cracked, and then after you got cracked, you found out you wasn't gonna be the girlfriend or whatever. That was his
Right.
name. Illinois basketball player Terrence Shannon Jr. with the text
Yeah.
messages
I
when
think
she
I
was.
said Terrence Johnson.
Yeah,
Yeah, Terrence
Terrence
Shannon.
Shannon
Yeah.
Jr. Same thing with the text messages. Where the text messages popped up like "got his ass, girl." Yep, got him
Yeah. He's
with
texting
dollar
a friend.
signs and shit. Like,
And luckily that came out and then he was able to go into the NBA draft, right? Luckily.
yeah, yeah,
But
he in the
I
league
just
now.
don't
Okay, you
get
want to
it.
know what the other problem is, though? This is
There's no
so
consequences.
not politically correct at all.
Come
But
on
here
with
we
it.
go.
Come on.
So there was a time when men, right, who, let's just say they were younger or like they just came into the league, like you have your, we used to call them jump offs, right? You have those people, but those aren't the people that you marry. You
No,
cannot
Correct.
turn a hoe into a housewife. I don't
Correct.
care how beautiful she is. I don't care what you can't do it. So stop trying.
they
And I
used to
feel like
provide.
now that's what everybody tries to do.
But no, no, no. It's not even that. These girls are posing as wives and they're really whores. You see what I'm
Oh,
saying? This is
Well,
this is the difference. They've
there you go.
transformed. Because remember, back in our day, you played the sport, you visited college, they already had the girls there for you that knew what they was there for. You come into the league, those girls knew what they was there for. And they were paid handsomely, right? You know what I'm saying? They were paid handsomely. They knew they were the help. Nobody was wifing them. But like, listen, they were gonna be driving Corvettes and buying houses with this 2,500 to 3 grand that they was gonna get. So it was all gonna be there. But now you got a bunch of chicks posing like they want to be wives, and then they just there for the setup. And this is why um dudes just I always said, if I was in that position, I would just pay for it up front because I'm paying you to leave. That's
In,
the smartest thing to
in the
do.
words of Mike Singletary, cannot build with them, cannot wife with them, can't do it.
Right.
I want winners.
right.
Listen. I just say this, man. Most importantly, start sending these yamps to jail.
Yes. There
Press
Yamps.
needs to be
charges.
consequences.
That part.
There
She's
needs to be
wilding out, and you don't want to press charges because no, send her to jail. Why? Because she would do it to you.
yeah, clearly.
Right. She
Clearly.
actually was trying to send you to jail. That's what I'm
Yeah.
like, that's not who you show mercy to.
I
She
feel
actually
like if you're
lied on.
lying, if you're lying, whatever jail time I was facing, you should be facing.
Yep.
Yes.
And I got a song
Yes.
for it.
Agreed. And then you would have a lot more of those, like, you would have a lot fewer of those false accusations, right? You'd have fewer of them because then people would be like, nah,
Yeah.
I'm not doing
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
exactly. It would deter the false
It would
accusations.
deter.
And then
Yeah.
again, you have the women who have really truly experienced, SA and domestic
Yeah.
And
violence.
that's who I feel bad for and
And
all that.
that's who I
Yes.
feel. Thank you, Jay, for saying that.
Yes.
I'm not even going to
Because
say
then,
nothing in that phone.
right, you come, they come out, try to, and then people are like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Because of
Yeah.
all the other ones that have lied, you
And to
know?
me, that's not something that you lie about. You don't
God,
lie about
no.
that. I'm a
I
woman,
don't
right?
get it.
If a woman I knew said that happened to her, my God, right? That's
Right.
not something you lie about. You don't lie about that.
Right. You don't lie about that. And I just don't know how you can like consciously lie about that and knowing that the consequences are super heavy, with jail
Yeah.
time,
Yep.
if you
They're
do
going to be
civil
labeled a sex offender, like all of
yeah,
that.
and then you know what they say about prison when you go in and you're convicted of, SA or whatever, there are
Yeah.
the prison consequences, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
how
You
can
know it.
I don't get it. I really don't get it. Like you have to be a really ugly person to do that.
I tell you
No,
what.
you You get it. These chicks are bums now. You call them bums all the time. They're
I
broke.
can
Hey,
imagine.
guys, I'll tell
Yeah.
you what it is.
What?
Shout out to Pac.
She's so scandalous.
Yay.
But, but Liz, you call these shit like you, because Liz used to think I was making a lot of this stuff up. No, they're not doing that. And then I start showing her the internet. And then I
Yeah.
start coming home and talking to her about some of these women that I interact with. And then she started to see it and she's just like, what? You know what I mean? I
I would be the
told
same
you.
way.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I told you these people exist. See, she thought that this was some mysterious boogeyman that didn't exist.
Okay.
And now
Oh
she knows it
no,
exists.
you know what? Yes, you. And then I started watching Kevin Samuels too, and I was floored. Floored
She was floored
by the women. By the women.
she was floored at the delusion.
I'm floored by
Yeah.
all of it. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Kevin Samuels, these girls will call in and be straight booger wolves.
Oh
And
my
And I
god.
need a man that make 800,000.
I
He
got
was
9 kids and I'm the catch. Like, golly.
Oh
But here's the
yeah.
thing I don't understand. And maybe I feel like Gen X, we've always been very realistic about where we fit in the scheme of things.
we had to
Right?
be.
We can have aspirations. Don't get me
Sure.
wrong. We have ambitions and goals, but we're real clear on what the world's about and where we kind of fit into it. People today are just delusional.
We
Yes.
Completely
we understood
Yeah.
the
delusional.
difference between
Like,
possibility
I
and
don't
probability.
Yeah, I don't care if you're a woman or a man. It doesn't even matter to
Yeah.
me. If you don't have anything to bring to the table, why do you think you're going to sit at my table? Why?
Right.
Why?
Exactly. Exactly.
That's it. That's all I got.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I don't even want we don't wasted too much time on these yamps. It's
Yeah,
time to
I'm
move
just
on.
saying. Okay.
Okay, so wait, one more time before I go to the next one. Okay. So the last topic I have is regarding Kyron Lacey, who was a former LSU Tigers football star. His parents are now I think he committed or he unalived himself, and his parents are now filing a lawsuit against the Louisiana police, state police, and two troopers over how they handled the investigation into a deadly crash that happened January 2025.
That he ain't had nothing to do with.
Right, right. So I have some highlights here. They sit there, so they're alleging that the crash investigation was mishandled and even fabricated, claiming that the actions of law enforcement caused extreme emotional distress that ultimately contributed to Lacey taking his own life months later. Lacey was accused of, let's see, recklessly passing multiple vehicles at a high rate of speed, leading to a head on collision that resulted in the death of a 78-year-old man. Let's see. But there's video evidence that contradicts the official
There
report,
is.
and that troopers wrongly blamed Lacey for the crash. And they also attempted to influence witnesses' statement, instructing them to say Lacey caused the accident. And even though the witness allegedly indicated another driver was responsible, they're also saying investigators failed to identify or interview a passenger in Lacey's vehicle who was visible in available footage video. So yeah, I wish the parents luck on that. That's terrible.
They're gonna here's the thing.
Okay,
Um go ahead.
wait. I have a question.
Go ahead.
Yes,
What's the motive
for
for their actions? What's the like? I always go to the motive.
whose
What's
actions? The parents?
no. Oh
The
God,
cop.
no.
Oh, the cop.
Exactly.
Because
Okay.
he's a star football player at LSU. Have you ever been to Louisiana and you saw how hateful a lot of those folks are?
Well,
We
I think Louisiana, but
CO, we got to stop acting like we don't know. Look at who's in office. We have to stop acting like we don't know how hateful these people are.
He's a
Listen,
young black man in a bright green. What was he driving? Oh
bright
God,
chart, I don't know, sports car,
it was a
um,
sports car,
that
but
he
like
got off
neon green.
NIL money playing
Yep,
football for
yep,
the probably the biggest college football program in the state, and it
right.
was a dog
oh
for
yeah,
them. Right here's my issue. Y'all still saying how do I speed past some cars in a lane? You say I sped past some cars, right? Because there's
Yep,
cold hard factual tape on this. You said I sped past some cars. First of all, on the tape, you see this accident happen and this crash happens. You see Kyron Lacey coming up, slowing down to help the people. And then the officers are on tape trying to call on body cam, trying to coerce witnesses to say it was his fault.
yep.
He ain't had nothing to do with it.
well, but here's my thing though. Did they really think? Because I mean, just think about this from which is only tells me that people really are lacking critical thinking skills. Even in that moment, if out of 5 witnesses, one they sent one off, the other 4 are gonna be like, no, that's not what happened.
No,
You
they
see what I'm saying?
won't.
Like you have too many
No, they
witnesses.
won't. No, they won't. You were talking about white folks in Louisiana. Listen, do we not forget that Emmett Till got beat to death? You know, because a white woman lied. Like, leave us not forget that. No, you have too much faith in people, and I have none. You see what I'm
Zero
saying?
faith.
So,
They
I
lied.
You
I'd
have
like
too
to
much
feel
faith
like we
in
could
people.
meet in the middle, though. Can we meet in the middle?
No, we can't.
Absolutely not.
Listen,
it
look
would
at
be
the
nice.
listen. We have
But
a
wait,
president in
Liz, the
office.
crazy thing is all my friends think like him. I'm like,
Listen,
I know.
but here's the thing. I I get it. You vacation, you're insulated by a lot of us, and you're in a bubble because a lot of us choose to insulate you, right? And you insulate yourself in the times we don't insulate you, right? But the rest of us go out and deal with this ugliness. So I need you to come on back into reality, CO. Come on back. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, no, no, we can't meet in the middle. We literally have you. We watching these people trying to throw the country back to 1953 right now. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
well, no. Now you get no arguments from me out of that. You know what it is too, though. And I thought about this the other day. You're right. I do live in a bubble, and I have all of you to keep me in the bubble. So I'm not even gonna argue with you on that statement. But
I'm
here's the thing: if I'm not in the bubble, I honestly think I would be a horrible person. Like I would be this angry, raging lunatic.
like
And that's
me.
Like me.
Yeah.
America.
right.
Give
And
me
I'm
the
like,
give
because
me
I have
good.
you. Like all my.
The-
So I get to be
I'm gonna chime
So,
in on this one real
okay,
quick.
yes.
To
Yes.
quote Harlem Nights,
I love Harlem Nights.
one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yes.
you know, I buy off the rack,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm living in a freaking hovel.
Yep.
That's the mentality.
So when I come in here and I see your coons in your custom suits,
Your custom suits and your fancy cars, Kyron Lacey, and I'm going home, and I
Yeah.
live in a effing hovel.
Yes.
That's why I'm going to lie
that's
on
why.
you.
Thumbtack that. I just
Well,
showed Liz something the other day where,
Wow.
listen, the other day, and this is right now in today's world, CO, like, they was like, well, what problem do you have with him? Well, I bust my hump to live in this neighborhood my whole life. And
oh
they just
yes,
moved
yes.
in, and this guy's driving a luxury car. He has a Lexus.
Brand
I
new
can't
Lexus.
afford that.
Uh-huh.
Why
This is
are you what adult measure? Never mind. Never mind. I sound stupid. Never mind. Oh my god.
so
Okay.
that's why. And so I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Louisiana State PD is gonna settle out of court. This ain't even going to
Yeah,
court.
for sure.
This
For
Oh
ain't
no.
sure.
even going to
Once
court.
I read about it, I was like, oh, this is they're absolutely
And
settling.
I also think a lot of times the police and state troopers are a little bit lazy because there were, with the video, there were some witnesses saying that the green sports car caused the accident. So then I think they had tunnel vision,
Right.
like
How
they
did no?
often do.
Yeah, again, you
So
making
then they
excuses
What
didn't
for
about
bother
the
somebody too.
to
facts?
investigate.
I know who's in office, but what about the facts? Like, facts matter.
Yeah, well,
Louisiana is the same. This is the same police force that was shooting at black people trying to leave during Katrina.
Wait a
true.
minute.
Just
Where
because
was
they
that?
were
Very.
Oh,
trying to
no, that was
leave.
Texas. I was
I
going to say,
need
where did
y'all to stop
Kansas?
giving them credit. I need y'all to stop because at the end of the
Okay.
day,
I'm not
this
giving
is
them credit.
I'm not giving them credit.
yes,
I'm
you
just
did. You said,
asking.
"Oh, they have tunnel vision because people listen." There are still
They
people.
do. They have
Hold
tunnel
on, wait.
vision.
No, 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 no,
What
no.
I'm
It's
saying is
not
they have
tunnel
tunnel
vision.
vision and they
It's
refuse to
racist vision.
investigate. Correct?
It
Yes.
is racist vision.
Yes.
It's not.
This is
We
like
gotta start calling
point.
it what it is. We gotta just rip the band-aid off of it and call it what it is. And I don't even go on
Which,
these type of tirades because I try to stay away from it. But this thing in particular pissed
Yeah,
me all the way off because how is it his fault? He pulled up after the accident happened, right?
right.
And
He
I
did.
don't care who I pass. If y'all crash, that's on y'all. If I pass y'all in another lane and y'all crash, I was like, oh, well, I crashed into him because he drove past me in the other lane too fast.
Well, and then how? So yeah. So how can he cause the accident? He's coming up behind.
And there's still people in these threads right now, the clear
Uh
folks, talking
huh.
about, well, it's his fault because he pulled up after the accident. Are you like to help to make sure everyone was okay? You see his car pulling up, slowing down, and now you got, oh, was it him? Was it like you're trying to coerce people into? I need everybody, at least here, to start ripping off the band-aid and calling this what it is. We have sugarcoated this thing for them for the last 60 years through Jim Crow and everything else. And now we're watching these people trying to throw it back to 53. And this is the same police department that was shooting at black folks who was just trying to walk out of Louisiana.
Facts.
Okay, let me just say this. You're not wrong. You are 100% right. I didn't finish like my sentiment, but here's the thing. And it's not that I don't get angry, and it's not that when we're not live and 9 million people are listening to me, I don't go off. But it's like if I stay in that, I become just this raging, like I'm just mad. And I don't like being mad.
I
Yeah.
get it, but
I
people like
don't.
me
I
and
hate
Ill,
being mad.
I get it. Y'all have that luxury. People like me
Yeah.
and Ill don't have it.
We
We
have
don't
the
have that
luxury
luxury.
of
Like it was like
Okay, why do you have that luxury, do you think?
because
huh?
we're insulated.
You're
Why do you think
insulated,
we
and
Well,
yet,
because I
How do
don't
I
hold
think
on.
know
that.
y'all a
I'll tell you why.
singing group?
You're women. You're not a threat. Even you, CO, you're not a threat. Yes, you're black, but you're not a threat. They see Ill. It was like 6'4", wears a size 16 shoe. Here I am. I'm 6'2". I wear a size 14 shoe. My bench is 335. My squat is 405. So I have to walk in the room and be like, "Oh hey, how y'all doing?
We
Is
constantly
everybody
have to
doing
shrink
well?"
ourselves
Oh my
around those
goodness.
type of people.
Liz,
We
do
have to
you know
shrink
who he
ourselves.
sounds like? Do you
He's
know
like
who he
Michael
sounds like? Like no,
Jackson.
like word for word. Jay, do you know who you just sounded like?
Oh, I was
Who?
gonna say
My
the way he did
cousin.
his
He's
voice.
always like, Carla,
Uh,
you just walk in the store and be like, hey, and they come running to help you. I walk in the store and I have people following me.
they ready to call the police when I walk in the store, and I ain't do nothing but show up.
Yeah, no, for sure, it is a
I
huge
got a
difference.
sound bite that's about to
Different
play.
experiences.
I got a sound bite that's about to play that's going to sum up this entire segment.
Okay.
We're going to listen around with the people out there.
All right.
How do I know y'all a singing group?
There it is.
Why don't y'all sang something?
There it is.
And of course, the light skinned dudes start singing first.
Yep.
Dresser,
Dresser,
pack
yep.
you up, man.
That dresser all the way up.
Oh man.
I got nothing but
Jay, we gonna sing
love
along,
for
man.
you, baby. Got nothing but love for you, baby.
Oh, one of my
I
all-time
got
favorite movies.
nothing
Nothing
but
but
love
love
for
for
Dude,
you.
who's the nigga doing duck voice, man?
Hey
Oh,
man,
one of my
listen.
all-time
Everybody else
favorite.
sounded believable until Duck
Joe
started singing.
And just know that that's the thing. It's like, you know, and I'm gonna leave y'all with this. When you talk, and I like you. I'm glad that y'all have that luxury. And I tell Liz all the time. She's like, "You got this switch, and it just flips." I'm like, "Here's the secret. It's always on. I'm
Uh,
always angry,
yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
Right? That's how me, your cousin, ill. That's how we have to walk around because that awareness has to be there at all times. That switch has to be because if I don't have that switch, it may cost me my life.
Yeah.
that's
So,
so exhausting.
Yes. I can only
God, that's
imagine.
exhausting.
hey, I didn't write the book. I just read it.
I know, I know. Which is why, like, my aunts, my uncle, I mean, sorry, my uncles, my dad, like the men in my life, my cousins, who some of them, it's like I listen to their stories of being black and male in the US,
Mhm.
and all I can do is just go, damn, that's it. That's all I got.
Any run in with
Crazy.
law enforcement, I may not come back. Any run in with my own, I may not come back. Any stop for gas in the wrong, because keep in mind, Illinois has more sundown towns than any other state in the union.
Yeah.
More people were
Yeah,
lynched
you
in
gotta be careful in
Illinois.
Southern Illinois.
Huh? Yeah.
Mm.
More people were lynched in Southern Illinois than any other state in the union. Keep in mind, this is where we live, right? So I have to, as much as I laugh and kiki with everybody, this is always a thing, right? This is always a thing that we have to keep in the back of our mind. Now, a lot of the guys that don't leave the neighborhoods, they don't have to worry about that. But Liz will tell you, I'm everywhere. I go everywhere. I don't care. So, but I'm always aware of that.
Yeah.
Be aware as to be alive.
Yep.
Yeah, I've heard that before too. Well,
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I wish the parents luck. May this young man rest in
yeah,
peace.
yeah.
Because it's
I
a
mean,
sad.
because their actions directly contributed to their son's
Yeah,
death,
Yep.
and they
absolutely. Can
deserve
you imagine
justice
the
for that.
pressure?
Oh,
And
they
Yeah,
you
gonna
can.
get paid. I
I
they
think
hope
they're
so.
deserve
seeking
justice
like
for
8 million.
I hope so. Yeah. Obviously it doesn't bring their son back, but geez,
that. No,
Yeah, I know.
All
Hey,
right,
the
let me
parents they
turn
got
my camera back on before the next segment.
the
Didn't
parents
mean to
got
get this
nothing
heavy with
else.
y'all. My bad. My
The,
bad.
the parents got nothing
was
else
his
to say
camera
but
off?
this.
your
Yeah, I
camera
thought
was
it
on.
was frozen again.
Parents
You
got nothing else to say but this.
Fucking pay me!
That's right. That's right. I'm
That's
pulling
it.
for them. I'm pulling for
Yeah,
them because
Oh, they
it's
Your
got
ridiculous.
rent's due,
they need
mother.
to pay.
you
They
know
need
it.
to pay. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So that was out of bounds, guys. And until next week, we'll see what. Oh no, next week.
Yay! Thanks, Liz.
You're
Out of
welcome.
bounds.
Yeah.
All right, so around this time we usually talk some NFL.
Some NFL. Okay. So you all, I don't know, maybe you all don't know this. Like, I like Rich Eisen. I find like his sense
I
of
do.
humor.
I
I
like it.
like
Yeah,
his
Rich
sense of
Eisen is
humor.
great. He's one of the
He
he's
like,
one of my
he
favorites.
tells a story and then he drops it, right? Like
Yeah.
he is I like watching his show. So anyway,
Yeah.
they were talking earlier about whether the Chargers should give up a first round pick for AJ Brown.
Hmm.
And when they were talking about it, my thought was, should anybody give up a first round pick for AJ Brown?
A first round pick is as pretty steep.
That's
I'm
crazy.
like, that's awfully steep for AJ
Yeah.
Brown. Second
I'd be a
round.
second round pick for AJ
That's what
Brown.
I said. I'll give you a second round, and maybe throw in a player, depending on who my quarterback is and where we are in terms of like getting to the next level.
Yeah, DJ Moore went for a second round pick, so
What you
maybe
think, Bill? You think first round?
I think that's still a little too rich for my blood, but I definitely think they should be able to get a second round pick for him if they're trying to first round pick. That's how does
I'm not
AJ
giving
Brown
you no
now?
first round pick for no damn AJ
What
Brown.
is he? 28,
Hey,
like 29, something like that now.
yeah, I was gonna say Jay's like, let me just cut to the chase. I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
not.
28.
Second round. Second round.
Yeah, go ahead and
You get
take
second
this.
round
I
pick.
thought a second round pick, and if I were like right there and I just needed him, maybe a third or a fourth too. Maybe I'd throw in 2 picks, but I
And
wouldn't give up a first round pick.
I would give you a second round and a plug and play piece that I can go draft. Right? Whatever I get rid of, I got to be able to draft it back.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, agreed.
That's
So when I was
all.
watching, like first
At
round
28,
pick,
that's what he's worth. Not a first round. I'm not giving you a first round pick. And I think AJ Brown is a dog, right?
no, he's a dog.
This takes nothing from his skill set, but I'm just thinking age. You know what I
Yes.
mean? I'm
Yeah.
just thinking age. How much am I literally gonna get out of this dude? He damn
Well,
near
the past 2 years he hasn't had much wear and tear, so you know
Right.
there's that.
yeah, but he's still damn near 30. And you
Yes.
know, in football years, that's like buying a car with 150,000 miles on it already.
Yeah. Yeah.
Football
You
is
know,
definitely a young man's game. There's
yeah.
no question about it.
Oh God. Yes. Yes.
So
Jay, can you imagine running down the field full speed, running into another dude as big as you?
Oh no,
No,
Like right now?
those days are long
right now,
gone.
right now.
Long gone. Those days are over.
You know what? Don't tell Jay. He probably do it. He's crazy.
Just to prove that he can still do it.
I was
That's
the
what I
dude
need.
at practice hitting with my players and no pads, and they was in full pads, and we were hitting. I was that guy.
I'm so
Loco.
not.
No, but I'm slow though. So I tell people, don't listen. Don't do what I do.
Don't follow
Just
in
do
my
what I say.
footsteps.
Don't follow me. I'm kind of
Yeah, like I remember the last time I tried to do something really athletic, and check engine light came on, and I said,
no.
"Yeah, yeah." It's about like I could do like some all right like pick up basketball. I get out and do drills and and do instruct it and actually look like I got some left in the tank.
Oh boy, you put me around some hurdles and cones and ladders, I'm going crazy. But that's as far as I'm going.
Right.
Yeah.
After that, it's over.
I played in the flag league till I was 46, and I was like, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
I remember I remember you saying something about, man, Carla, if I tore something, ripped something, like I can't do that right now.
Mhm.
No. And Liz was like, you get hurt, you quitting.
And you hear the horror stories, man. Like my partner,
quit before he got hurt.
my partner, he telling me, man, I was up at LA Fitness, and I came down and tore my patella, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
Right. What are you trying to prove at this point,
What
bro?
are we talking about, man? Go up there, shoot some jump shots, act like you're trying on defense, and go home. That's it.
Wow.
That's
Because you
it.
got to get up and go to work the next day.
That part.
Yeah, man.
That part.
I see this dude, he got a cast all the way up to his mid thigh, and I'm like,
Oh my God.
See?
check engine light came on expeditiously. You hear me?
Expeditiously, right? Hey,
He
mine
ignored it.
didn't come on, but I figured I've been doing this for a minute. Let me get up out of here, right? I feel good. I'm still doing 2-a-days in the gym. Let me just go get back. Only time you see me in a pair of cleats is if I'm running hurdles and cones and ladders but like now, if you see me on those, I look like I can still be out there. But I'm not. I'm not. I'm not.
So reality has finally set in.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
it
set
is
in
set
quick.
in.
I'm
I
glad.
I
I'm
tried
glad.
to run a 40 like a few years ago, 40-yard dash. About that 30-yard mark,
It's always the last 10 yards, brother.
I'm
Did you
telling you.
pull anything? Did you pull a hamstring?
No, I finished the 40. It was mad slow. I was like, yeah, I'm cooked.
Yep.
Like you were in slow motion?
Slow motion. I'm like,
Bro,
Jesus Christ.
bro,
I can see it like,
I am
who
cooked.
ten
thought this
yard.
was
Hey, bro, listen. 10-yard wind sprints. That's what I do because I don't want to depress myself running any more than 10 yards. I do 10-yard wind sprints. 10, 10, and bro, at 50, that's good enough for me, right?
And
I
you
don't
feel
want
good
to.
about
I'm like,
yourself.
because if I try to run a 40, I'm gonna look at that time and I'm gonna be depressed. Be like, man, I ain't got it. I remember when. I remember
Yeah.
when. I remember. I
Yes,
remember.
we have officially reached that age
Oh
where
yeah,
we
Yeah.
go,
my
I
my
remember,
older
like
brother
I
is
keep
he's
saying
a
that.
track guy, and I remember he ran 10-2 in high school,
Mm.
Wow.
100 meters, and I clocked
Yeah.
his 40 probably about almost 10 years ago at this point,
Hmm.
Yeah.
and it looked like he was running slow motion.
Yep.
I said, it's over, bro.
Ah.
Listen,
Right.
nothing lets you know how slow you are than training with a 21-year-old world karate champion. Like, and we would be doing hurdles and cones and stuff like that, just speed and agility drills just to get him faster. And he like, and here I come.
He said, "Here I come."
Hey, listen. Some of those videos are on my Holland's Fitness Instagram. I'm like, man, it looks pathetic. This dude
Oh
look
my
like
God, I have to
he
watch
looks like
it
a
now. You
rabbit.
like it? Here I come.
He looked like a rabbit, and I look like a sloth, bro.
I'm
That's
telling you,
great.
that check engine light is coming.
Man,
Yeah.
It's
crazy.
always when you try. If you know what you're capable of, you'll be fine. It's always when the ego get involved.
Yeah,
That's when that
yeah.
check engine light
That's
I
got
when
to
go
you
in
come
my
that's when
on.
you
my,
tear,
my
that's when you tear your patella.
Yep,
right.
trying to do something
Or
crazy,
your
man.
Achilles or tear your
Yep,
ACL. Don't do that. Don't
And
do that.
and
really.
he was watching tonight too, man. I ain't gonna put your name out there, dog. But I
Nah,
appreciate you for
nah,
viewing,
man.
and it's
Listen,
over. I'm
Thank you
here to
for
tell
watching.
you personally, bro, it's
Thank you
over.
for watching.
I listen. I left the little flag league. I was averaging 2 sacks a game and probably about 6 tackles. I'm good, man. You know, those was fair stats for an old dude. You
There
know
you
what I
go.
mean?
Hey,
For
you went out with
I
some
said,
pride.
let me go out while I'm on top before it start looking bad out here.
For
You
them
Yes,
know?
injury
ma'am.
gods find you.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay, so my next topic. So I was reading earlier on ESPN, right? And Matt Bowen put together a list, and this is just for fun because I want to get you, Liz, and Ill's opinions on the list of top prospects who are better than everyone else at a specific skill set.
Mm.
And you all watch a lot more college ball than me, so I want to know if you agree. So they say the most accurate passer in the entire out of the entire class is Fernando Mendoza. True?
False.
False.
Uh-huh.
Who would you say is more accurate?
I'm going Diego Pavia.
Diego Pavia.
Now
I
it's interesting because they rank him as the most creative passer.
Huh.
Oh, he's like a mini Pat Mahomes if they put him in the right system.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he's one of those guys. If he gets a chance,
Yes.
he's going to find a way.
He is.
He
He's my
wills himself
sleeper.
to win, bro.
Yes.
He's he's Tim Tebow with a throwing arm.
Yeah.
He's
and then
$100.
they
going to
ranked him the
win
most
the
creative
game.
passer. He
And
completed
he's got heart.
64.6% of his throws outside of the pocket, best in the entire draft class.
Who is this?
So
Diego.
Diego
Yeah,
Pavia.
yeah. I want to say about Fernando Mendoza, and what I said is not a knock on him. I want to see what he looks like. And here, I have a reason for this. I want to see what he looks like outside of Signetti's system. Because outside of the Signetti system, when he was at Cal for those 3 years, he was super mid.
Super mid.
Yeah.
And then he goes to Signetti's RPO system and becomes a god. So for 1 year, he's been god tier. For 3 years, he's been mid. So now I want to see who he becomes when he goes to the league. Does he have the processing speed and the cerebral? Clearly. But I gotta see before I'm all in on him, because
Yeah.
I right now I feel like what we saw was more Signetti's system than him.
Well, what may okay, so I'm gonna what makes him different than like Bo Nix, who was not doing great at where was he?
Well, Bo Nix
At
had about 50 offensive coordinators in
oh,
3 years.
true, true,
Uh,
true, true,
a
true.
coach that didn't want him no more.
Yeah.
And even though they have a wing of the football center named after his dad, the Knicks Center, like because his dad
Right.
was just a legend there. Sometimes you can't go where your dad went. It's just not
Oh,
gonna
Yeah.
work.
100%. Yes.
Yeah.
You have to
Jason Ghost.
listen. You have to
Yep.
forge your own path. Like
Yes.
they wanted him to be his dad. That was never going to happen.
Yeah.
But he was able to go to Oregon and become his own person because
Now,
one, Kenny Dillingham was there with him. The guy who, when he had his best year at Auburn, which was his freshman year, Kenny Dillingham was his offensive coordinator.
okay.
And he left, right? And so when Kenny got to Eugene, he said, I got a quarterback. Hey, Bo, want to revive your career? So that's why. That's the difference. But we
Okay,
watched.
but you're saying it was because of that person or that system. So now it sounds
No,
like
no,
you're
no,
saying
no.
because
No.
of
Fernando
what's his
Mendoza was in the same system with the same coach, Justin Wilcox, and all the same coordinators for 3 years. That's the difference between him and Bo Nix.
okay.
He had for 3 years, and he was mid for all 3 of those years in the same system. So that's why I said I have to see him do it outside of Signetti's system. I've seen Bo Nix do it with Kenny Dillingham at Auburn. I seen him do it with Kenny Dillingham at Oregon. Then I seen him do it the following year with Will Stein at
True.
Oregon, a whole new coordinator.
True.
And
True,
now
true.
I'm watching him do it with Sean Payton in Denver. So
Yeah.
again, it's been proven. All I said about Fernando Mendoza is I need him to prove that he is who he is without Kurt Signetti. That's what I need to see.
Yeah.
That's fair. I mean, that's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah. I feel like
Fair.
that's fair. Okay. So they ranked the strongest arm as Drew Aller at Penn State. At 6'5",
Ah,
228 pounds, he is a fastball thrower who can drive the ball to every level of the field. He has all the physical tools NFL teams seek at the position. True?
I agree, but I have a caveat.
You always do.
Quite a few of those balls are going to be going the other way.
ah,
They're
That
going to
is
come
a
back just as
fact.
fast as he threw them.
That is a
Okay.
fact.
I
Okay.
don't know, Ill, am I wrong? Was that a bad take?
No, man, Drew Allard, man, he's going to throw you some WTF balls.
passes.
At least two or three of those a game for sure.
Listen,
Wait, he's gonna come to the sideline and his coach is gonna go, "What did you
What
see?"
the hell?
right, listen. Drew Aller is a more accurate Jay Cutler.
Mm.
Oh,
He's
okay.
going to give you one or two of them, but he's going to still win most of those games, right? But he's
Yeah.
going to lose you one or two that really count.
Oh, for sure.
See the whiteout game against Oregon
Yeah,
because they should have won that.
he's a guy I ain't gonna trust in a big game, and
No,
that's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
he's going to keep you in the conversation though every year.
Yeah, for sure. And
Just don't plan on winning shit big.
maybe he's a guy you draft, you stash, you develop, and see what happens after that.
But I always tell people, Patrick Mahomes was the most talented mid quarterback I've seen in college, and he got with the right coach. And look at him now.
Because development matters.
Oh
Yep.
hell
Yeah.
yeah,
We have this conversation every week.
Yes.
coaching matters.
Mahomes,
Matters.
you would see Mahomes do some shit like, oh my God, and they still lose. But you be like, oh my God. And they
Yeah.
still lose. But Andy Reid got them and was like, I'm gonna sit you for a year. Now it's like, oh my God, I hate this dude. Why they keep winning?
Yep.
They keep winning.
Yeah.
All right. Best passing mechanics. Ty Simpson out of Alabama. He plays with pro-ready mechanics, syncing his footwork and upper body together, and there are a lot of NFL type throws on his tape.
I definitely think he's the most NFL ready out of this class.
Yeah. I agree.
Really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And what Ty Simpson is for him, he's going to get drafted late to a team that's looking to replace a starter in a few years.
He's gonna be
Yeah.
a steal.
Look for him to the Rams late in the first round.
He's
Got it.
gonna be a steal.
You
Whoever
could do
gets him
worse
is gonna
than
get a
Sean
steal.
McVay as your head coach.
Sean McVay will turn him into a star.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like listen. I promise you, whoever gets him is gonna get a steal.
Okay.
I listen. I haven't been wrong about when I told people Bo Nix was the most pro ready quarterback in the draft. And they thought that, oh, you just said that for. I said no. Remember,
Yeah.
I hated Nix because he beat Justin Herbert at Oregon. But I said that because this kid has done nothing but be a quarterback his entire life. He's a quarterback's kid.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, he
God,
can process. He's accurate. He's on
yeah,
time with his throws.
I like when I see him arguing with his coach on the
Sean
Sean
sidelines.
Payton.
Payton.
Yeah,
He
Sean
argues with
Payton.
him a lot. Any
A
quarterback
lot.
is going to argue with. Any quarterback's going to argue with Sean Payton because he thinks he knows better. And the one thing I always said about Knicks when I seen him at Oregon, I'm like, this dude is a football computer.
He
Like
is.
they would tell you, no, he calls his own plays on the field a lot of time. He's a coach on the field. It's
Yep.
like Landon was like, he's more of a member of the coaching staff than he is a player
yeah,
because
100%.
he was like, that guy coaches on the field. So I can see Sean Payton be like, just do this, and him being like, nah, I ain't doing that. That
Wow.
was a weak ass look. I
That was
wasn't.
terrible. That would have been terrible.
And I know
Um,
CO hates Sean Payton, so she can't
Ah.
stand Sean Payton.
stand the man. Okay. But we're not going to do that right now.
Nope.
Quickest throw release. Garrett Nussmeier, LSU.
I'm gonna give that to Fernando Mendoza
Quickest release? Okay.
because every time somebody went to hit him, the ball was gone.
Ball's always gone.
Noticed that in his games. Yeah.
Every time somebody went, like, listen, I saw Indiana play so many teams last year, and the fingertip would be right there and gone.
And you know something else, though, about Fernando Mendoza that I think we might underestimate is his toughness.
Oh, he's
He's
tough.
Yeah,
I don't
very
listen.
tough.
I've seen. Listen, when I tell you he was mid, the other part I didn't say was that boy took a lot of hits in Cal.
He took a beating at Cal.
He took a beating at Cal. I'm like, I remember when they played the Ducks and he was there. I was like, man, get him out of there. They gonna kill this man.
Kept getting back up.
He kept getting back up and kept slinging that rock. So he's a tough kid. That his toughness should never be questioned because he got that.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to watch. Okay, so
Yeah.
we're going to move on to defense and DBs. Quickest first step. Mason Thomas, Oklahoma.
I don't know. I have seen him get cooked a couple times, but not when it counted. So
I'll say for me, quickest first step. I'm going AV Terrell. That dude,
Okay.
he's got great feet. He's got great instincts, great anticipation, great route recognition. Makes him it makes him. It gives the ability to be able to play a lot faster. So, yeah, I
That's
watched a
your
lot
vote.
of film on Avion Terrell. He's his brothers in the pros. for the Falcons. Like yeah, his film don't lie.
I'm looking at it right now.
Where do you think
Yeah.
he's going to go?
I think he'll go top 20.
Okay.
He'll end up somewhere solid. Somewhere that needs him. Somewhere like Tampa or something like that.
Yeah, they need reinforcements bad.
Yeah, they need some juice.
Bad.
They need some juice down
Ain't
there.
a lot of they DBs aging out.
Yeah,
Yeah, a
I thought
lot of them
so.
are aging out.
I thought so.
And it happened so suddenly. Like they were swarming there for a few seasons and then they just like fell off a cliff.
out of nowhere you get
The
old
clock,
quick.
man. The clock. You can't beat it.
Father time.
Father
He,
Time is undefeated.
dude, like 4 billion and 0 or something like.
Yeah, buddy.
Fastest closing speed to the QB, Malachi Lawrence, UCF.
Absolutely.
It's not even close.
Super sleeper. Super sleeper coming off the edge. Under Underrated size too. A guy that I wouldn't mind seeing in Chicago, but that's just me being biased. But great showing at the combine. Came in about 6'4", 270, 4'6" ish in
Yep,
a 40.
4.52
Yep.
at the combine.
Yeah, he ran 4.52. Come
Yep.
on.
Yeah, yeah, he ran 4.52.
And
So
Oh,
he's got a good pass rush bag right now.
bro,
So
and he muscular, but he long and wiry.
yeah, very wiry build. That's what you want in your edge rushers: long
Oh
arms,
yeah, yeah.
long
And
limbs.
I'm
Yeah,
watching. He translates speed to power really good too.
absolutely. He is
so here we go. That leads right into my next one, Jay. Best speed to power, Derek Moore, Michigan.
Hold up, I'm not familiar. Let me.
so Derek Moore is the guy that absolutely obliterated. I forget it, Markel Bell at the Senior Bowl.
Ah, okay, I remember that. Yeah, it was bad, bro.
Yeah,
It was bad.
his
It
his,
was bad.
his ability to convert his speed to a bull rush and still generate that much power at what you could say is undersized. He goes about 6'3", 250, 260.
Yeah.
Yep, 6'3", 260.
So
So, and at that size, they usually use you as an edge setter instead of just a speed or a power rusher.
no, for sure.
But because they use you anything under 6'4", they want you to set the edge.
We don't got a whole lot of measurables. He didn't really do a bunch of combine stuff, or even at the pro day, I don't think he did a
Yeah,
whole
but
bunch.
I listen. I remember I saw that clip and I was looking at Shorty like, man, you a grown ass man. You just gonna let him do you like that on camera?
Markel Bell is a large person at
Yeah.
6'8", 340. So
Wow.
Ooh, that is a very large man.
ran
And
him over.
he moved that man like a bag of groceries.
Wow.
Sack of potatoes. Get up out of the way.
Move.
So yeah.
Um, you all may agree with this one. Best fumble forcer, Jacob Rodriguez, Texas Tech. He's a
Oh,
master
hands
of
Yeah,
down.
not
yeah,
touch.
Hands
for
down.
sure. For sure.
Hands
Seven forced
down.
fumbles to lead the nation in 2025.
I'm tell you, whoever gets him is getting the next Luke Kuechly, Zach Thomas type
Yeah.
linebacker.
Yeah.
Those big names, the Captain Americas, the Luke Kuechly's, the Brian Urlachers, those type of guys. Those franchise staples.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's that guy.
he is a playmaker. He
Okay.
was in the Heisman race.
Yeah.
That's how much. That's
Oh.
how much he was showing up
Yeah, I'm
on
Yeah.
like a
film
defensive player.
as
Okay.
as an off ball linebacker, which is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna get your money's worth with that guy. And I guarantee you after his rookie contract's up, he's gonna get a big contract.
Huge bag. He's pro ready now. Difference maker from day one. May even sneak into the first round.
Fastest closing speed to ball carrier, Sonny Styles, Ohio State.
Ain't even close. The standard. And the only argument you can make is his teammate Arvell Reese.
Yeah.
Now they have him as the most explosive pass rusher.
Yeah,
6'4", 4.46 speed. He's a chaos creator.
Game record.
yeah, definitely a game record. I'll say this, and and they tripping on my man's arms and all of that. But
I'm so tired of them talking about that man's arms.
Ruben Bain he's going to hit the ground running.
Man, that man Ruben Bain, somebody said last night, he looked like he got 2 sacks and changed 3 transmissions. You
Yeah,
know,
that man, he about 20, 22, 23, something like
22
that.
going on 23 with a 60-year-old hairline.
He look like he do
Oh
brakes and oil.
no.
Brakes and oil. I
Yeah.
swear.
Yeah, bring it on around here. I'll put an alternator on it. You look just
Yeah.
like your goddamn daddy.
That's Ruben Bain for sure.
That's what
Oh
he
my
looked like at 22
god.
years old.
Oh,
Wow.
I
I'm,
look like
I'm
his
looking at
goddamn
his
daddy. Look at him.
picture.
I mean, to me, I'll tell you exactly who Ruben Bain. It's so many guys. It's like every year they do this, and every year I'll be like, I have player comps where it's like, man, look, this guy, if you put him in the right system, he'll be fine. Like they said the same thing about guys like Elvis Dumerville and Dwight Freeney. They were on him
Yeah.
about his measurables, and these guys had 100 sack careers,
They're winners.
He
winners,
said he
proven.
said uh
They're
he
winners.
said
Yeah.
he said I can play anywhere on the line. Everything I do is second to none.
Yeah, and
I like the confidence.
Ruben Bain,
Uh-huh.
you could play him at the 3 tech. He's gonna
Listen,
show up against the run. Like, come on, man,
you
stop
know
playing with
he
Ruben
has
Bain, man.
confidence if he's still keeping that hairline.
Yeah, that stuff crazy. Like,
It's
Y'all gotta
like
stop talking about his hairline. Okay. You'll appreciate this, ill. Best pedal transition. Chris Johnson, San Diego State. He's a fluid mover with little to no wasted movement in his pedal transition. He plants and drives on the ball, and that led to 4 interceptions and 9 pass breakups.
mm,
Who is this?
Chris
I,
Johnson, San Diego State.
you said Chris?
Chris
Uh-huh.
Johnson, SDSU. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, he's a
Fluid.
gamer. He's a gamer.
Okay. They said
He's
he has the best pedal transition.
Yeah, very fluid athlete and great footwork. It's oof.
Uh,
I'm so ready.
Most physical in coverage. Colton Hood, Tennessee.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
go ahead and agree with that.
Yep.
He's he's,
Definitely.
Yeah.
he's he's a for sure first rounder, and very physical, very great in press coverage.
That's
Good.
actually that's what they say. He aligns well in press coverage. He challenges receivers, gets hands on them. He plays a physical style and shows up in run support too.
Yeah, if bump and run is your scheme,
Yeah.
draft him. If
Yep.
he's
You
there,
play a
draft
lot
him.
of men, definitely do that.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, well, I gotta give a little bit of love to the special teams. Best kicker, Dominic Zavada out of Michigan.
Absolutely. If you could kick in that crappy weather,
Right.
sign me up.
He's
Sign me
seven
up.
of seven from 50 or more, kicking in Michigan.
Wow.
yeah,
Crappy
that's
weather.
pretty good.
The wind, the rain, the
Yes,
snow. Yeah.
yes, the
Yes.
cold.
The cold.
Underrated.
Yeah.
Top returner, Caden Wetchen out of Iowa.
Yes, the guy. Yeah,
Yeah. He cold.
100%. He's nice.
He's him.
He reminds me of Dante Hall.
Like I said.
Definitely more size, but like shifty like Dante Hall. Human joystick type stuff.
Yeah.
Need a return guy. 5th, 6th round. Take him.
Yep.
Take them. All right, and I'm gonna end up on you all's one of your favorite subjects, which is the Bears. So the Bears have 7 picks. 25, 57, 60, 89, 129, 239, and 241. How many of those 7 picks we think they go use on defense?
Ah, boy. Should I cure the music? Should I
Cue it,
cue
cue it, cue it.
Dennis Allen? It's your time to shine, baby.
Yes, sir.
Bears talking this mumbo jumbo about best player available. I don't buy it. It's gonna be the best player available on defense.
Yep.
You did not.
Yes.
You did not bring Dennis Allen here to give him project level talent.
No. They promised him
No.
that this would be his year. They said, let us
Yes.
build the offense. We just need you to scheme up enough for us to win, and we got you next draft.
They sure did. They say work with what you got. For
and we
now.
got you next year. And now
Yes.
you
Just
got
use these leftovers. You can go shopping for groceries next season.
That's
right.
it.
Yeah.
Listen,
That's
you
it.
got then right now
Great
you got
analogy.
Caleb Williams, Jade Walker, Colston Loveland, Luther Burden, and
Mhm.
Romo Dunze all out at USC right now working out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they know we all we got. We ain't getting nothing else. Let's get this chemistry going.
You know it.
Because
And
everything going on defense.
not
All
not
of those guys out there working out tells me this is a defensive draft for the Bears.
oh for sure.
Yeah.
Don't put it past the Bears to go left tackle early, but after that, it's Dennis Allen show.
Yeah.
I was going to say, so they, that was actually one of the things that I read was because left tackle Ozzy Trapilo's injury and the uncertainty around his timeline could shift Chicago's priorities in round one.
Elements MC says we're gonna get 5 defensive draft picks out of our what we have
I agree with
7
that.
picks.
Why they got
I
us
agree with
picking
that.
Clemson defensive tackle Peter Woods? Yes?
A lot of teams have mocked him to the Bears,
Yeah.
and I just don't see it. I don't see it. Like, dude has been underwhelming the whole.
Bro, I don't want nothing from Clemson right
I'm
now.
straight on anything from Clemson
Anything
right
I don't
now.
want
coming from
to.
Clemson, garbage. In the
Not right
words
now.
of Bubba Dub, trash.
There's only one guy coming out of Clemson that's to me and that's TJ Parker, and that's if you don't need him to start right away. So
Yeah,
But
like I said,
I'm standing pat with you on this one, man. I'm cool on the Clemson
I
guys
don't
this
want
year.
nothing from Clemson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's only one guy from Clemson that you want, and that's Avion Terrell. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yep. And Clemson right now is departments. It's the projects.
The
I don't
project.
want nothing from it.
Yep.
Oh my god.
They're also projecting that the Bears are going to take safety linebacker Kyle Lewis from Pitt with the 60th pick.
No, I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
I could definitely
Okay.
see that. Like he's a Dennis Allen guy. Dennis Allen likes versatile guys. He likes guys that I can line up in multiple positions. That's why Jaquan Brisker's going. That's why the flash in the pants DB he's going. I can't believe I can't remember his name right now.
Well, they lost a ton of them. I mean, they got rid of their defense.
Jonathan Owens gone.
Jonathan Owens. Nashawn Wright. Thank you.
Yeah.
Nashawn Wright's going.
John
Like
Wright gone.
one trick ponies are not going to cut it for Dennis Allen.
Bro,
No.
listen. You need guys that you can that you can move into multiple places, and that's why it's good to get guys from programs that have been cross trained. Like, listen, I always say you should train your players to play at least 2 positions,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
at least, and you know what I mean, because you never know how you got to scheme something up, and you need a guy that can go somewhere else, in the scheme. So yeah. Yeah, no. I just those
He's
guys had to
expecting
go.
nothing but speed
29th
and
in
length
pass
defense.
coverage.
You could book that, Jabari.
Yeah.
Book
Real.
that. That's what Dennis Allen like. That's what he gonna get.
Yep. 29th in pass coverage. They had to go, bro.
So,
Well, that's all I got because now I'm starting to plan for the draft, and we're gonna have some fun next week. I'll be
next
back in I'll be back by then.
Thursday,
Next
we will
Thursday.
see you guys for round 1. I will
Yup.
be dropping game-winning drive mock drafts throughout the week. So let us know what you guys think. But 7 o'clock next Thursday, we will see you guys for coverage of round 1 in the NFL draft.
I'm gonna go from the phone. I just need the graphic to be 100 by 100.
Yes, sir. 100%.
Yeah.
So with that being said, Jay, take us home.
Yo, for me, I'm Jay, CO, Liz, Ill. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in. God
you.
bless you. Good night.
Good
I'm
night.
the Russell Simmons Act. We out of here.
It is.
Good night.